What is Angel Reese doing on the 50 most influential people as sports figures? Are you kidding me? A woman that rebounds and shows up half naked to games?
If you're going to put a black female from that league on that real estate, shouldn't it be Asia, not Angel Reese? Couple of things. I will say that about that cover with Miss Reese. It's an upgrade from some of the recent swimsuit edition cover models. I will give them that.
Angel Reese was just booted from a game for disrespecting the referees. But you know what's even more bizarre? That's not even near to the worst thing she's done recently. We're going to show you how. Before we proceed, I would like to ask you to do me a small favor. If you like this content, please take a moment to like this video. Angel has been undermining her own career. Additionally, over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing to the channel. It costs you nothing, but it makes a big difference for us. Did you click the subscribe button? If so, thank you very much. Now let's return to the video, which covers everything from public feuds to social media meltdowns. Angel Reese was the next big thing in women's basketball, but those days are long gone. As a college superstar who dominated the court and made headlines everywhere, everyone thought she would be unstoppable in the WNBA. The worst part is that she believes she's helping women's basketball grow, but spoiler alert, she's not. We'll explain why Angel's antics are actually hurting the sport she claims to love.
By having Angel Reese on the cover is like basically saying, again, that's the Caitlin Clark effect. All of those names you mentioned a year ago, I believe most of the general populace would not know who they are. They know who they are a little bit.
This expansion, they're drunk on Caitlin Clark. Kunta Kinte has them drunk and thinking, hey, we can now expand. And that's I think the rosters are 12. Caitlin Clark is the slave that's building the WNBA, and all these black women are climbing all over top of her and piggybacking her to relevance and money. She's Kunta Kinte.
But now that she's more well-known for drama than her skills, let's talk about what happened in her most recent game. You won't believe that Reese was ejected for mouthing off to the referee. Yes, she couldn't even finish the game because she was arguing, calling names, trash-talking opponents, and being a complete pain on the court. The referees had had enough and sent her packing. It seems like she forgot she was there to play basketball, not start fights. However, this isn't even the first time she has stirred trouble. Reese has been accumulating fines as if they were out of style. She has been penalized for everything from unsportsmanlike behavior to league. She seems to be attempting to establish a record for the most fines in a season on social media, and let's not even discuss her behavior off the court. It's amazing to consider how quickly things have changed. A year ago, Reese was hailed as the future of women's basketball. Now, she's more likely to make headlines for her latest Twitter feud than for her performance on the court. Reese has been on social media picking fights with other players, complaining about calls, and generally acting like a teenager instead of a professional athlete. She has been posting videos of herself partying late into the night before game days.
Reese is to be completely believed that there's no hate, they both get along, they're cool with each other, they're high-end competitors, etc., etc. And you also are old enough to know that in this society, whether they want to admit it or not, they don't like seeing somebody black coming at somebody white who is a beloved star of theirs. But you've known they were coming for you when you were waving your hand in your face to mock Caitlin Clark when you were beating her for the national championship.
It's like watching a car crash in slow motion. What's even more absurd is that some people are actually justifying her actions, claiming that she's being genuine and raising awareness of the sport. Come on, there's a big difference between being genuine and being a problem child. Reese crossed that line a long time ago. The worst part is that while Reese is causing drama, other players are stepping up and demonstrating what true leadership looks like. Players like AIA Wilson and Brian Stewart are letting their game speak for them, breaking records, winning titles, and motivating the next generation of players. Meanwhile, Reese is doing well. You would think that Reese would concentrate on honing her skills. Reese's strange obsession with Caitlin Clark began back in college, when the two teams faced off in the NCAA National Championship. Reese team won, but instead of celebrating like a normal person, she decided to taunt Clark. That's right, She got in Clark's face and did the "you can't see me" gesture real classy right. But this is where it gets wild. How far will Reese go in her obsession with Caitlin Clark, and at what cost to her career? Let's talk about Angel. Reese, Simply Reese's teammate Chindi Carter, fouled Clark hard during a game. Most players would be worried about their opponent's safety, but Reese was actually celebrating the foul like, who does that? It's not just unsportsmanlike, it's dangerous, and Reese is over here acting like it's the highlight of her career. She can't stop criticizing Clark on social media, in interviews, and even during games. What's crazy is that Clark isn't even paying attention to her. The most insane portion: Reese believes that all of this drama is beneficial for women's basketball, but come on, is this really the kind of attention we want? Fans are beginning to refer to Reese as a walking publicity machine rather than concentrating on her abilities on the court. While Clark is just doing her thing, she's not participating in the drama, she's not trash-talking, she's just playing incredible basketball. And guess what? People are noticing that Clark's popularity is soaring while Reese is becoming the villain of the league. It's like watching a real-life sports film, but Reese doesn't realize she's the bad guy. Just when you thought Reese couldn't go any lower in the court of public opinion, she does something that has even her most devoted fans shaking their heads. How has Reese's quest for attention turned into a full-court press against her own career? Let's talk about Reese's most recent antics off the court. You'd think she'd be concentrating on honing her game, but she has other plans. Reese has become a full-fledged attention seeker, and it's not attractive. We're talking outlandish attire that looks like she got into a fight with a pair of scissors and lost 2 dresses. But wait, it gets worse. Recall that Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover. Reese thought it was a good idea to pose in an outfit that had nothing to do with basketball. It's like she's begging for headlines, but for all the wrong reasons. Fans and other athletes are moaning, wondering why she's prioritizing cheap publicity over her actual career. What's really mind-blowing is that while Reese is busy dressing up and stirring up drama, her scoring average is pitiful. 10.6 points and only 8.9 rebounds per game, while Caitlin Clark is out putting up 15.6 points and 5.1 rebounds per game. Reese seems to have forgotten that she is a basketball player, not a reality TV star. The worst part is that all of this drama is actually hurting her game. Fans are calling Reese a living, breathing publicity stunt, and they are right. She has become more well-known for her off-court antics than her on-court skills. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, but the train is covered in glitter and constantly posting selfies. Reese genuinely believes that all of this attention is beneficial for women's basketball, but spoiler alert, while she's out there attempting to break the internet, other players are encouraging young athletes and setting records. Reese is dragging down the entire WNBA with her antics that make headlines for all the wrong reasons. Yes, those days are long gone, but the contrast between her and true leaders like A.A. Wilson is night and day. What caused such a dramatic fall from grace? Let's talk about how Angel Reese went from being a potential role model to a cautionary tale in record time. Reese had everything going for her: talent, charisma, and a platform to inspire young players, but instead of using her spotlight to improve the league. You know what's wild? That while other players are breaking records and winning championships, Reese is busy picking fights on social media and showing up to games looking like she raided a circus costume closet. And get this, while Reese is dressing up and stirring up drama, her actual game is taking a nosedive. Her stats are dropping faster than her Instagram followers are rising. It's like she forgot that being a professional athlete means you actually have to play sports. Here's the real kicker, though. Other basketball players are emerging as true leaders. A.A. Wilson, for instance, is winning MVP awards, leading her team to championships, and motivating young players without all the drama. The contrast is so striking that it's almost painful to watch Wilson not only dominate on the court, but also use her platform to speak out on significant issues. Wilson players like Breanna Stewart and Candace Parker are out there demonstrating that you can be a tremendous star, while Reese is coaching young players and demonstrating what true leadership looks like. You know, it's like comparing a 5-star dish to a half-eaten gas station hot dog. What's the deal with Angel Reese? She's not just ruining her own career, she's dragging the entire WNBA down with her. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, but the train is covered in glitter and posting selfies the entire time. You have to wonder how long it will take for everything to fall apart. However, Reese isn't the only one who will be burned. Her teammates, fans, and the league itself are all caught up in this mess. Is this really what we want for women's basketball? A lot of drama and publicity stunts rather than real talent? Let's face it, this isn't the sport's future. Players like Wilson and Caitlin Clark are demonstrating what true leadership looks like by letting their game speak for itself. And you know what? People want to see that, not this circus act. Reese is wearing